Gaudete Sundays, the command to be joyful. We have the pink out, and I once upon a time had a pink outfit, but someone told me it wasn't my best look, so it disappeared with the fire, thank God. But I threw it in at the last minute. No, this commanding us to be joyful. I can just hear Baruch, be joyful, just scowling at us. But when Paul would tell us to be joyful, he would paint it as an ideal that we should be reaching for all the time. Paul was such an idealist. Be joyful. Joy is the greatest thing. Be joyful all the time, Okay, Paul. John, the gospel writer, on the other hand, he would talk about joy as, a song sung with wings of rose petals that soars to the heavens, and God, that's beautiful. But, the voices I hear today are different from those three. They're the voices of John the Baptist, not yelling at us, and of Jesus. And the voice of John the Baptist is a voice that rings in my head all the time. Impatience, frustration. God, what are you doing? Why is this world so screwed up? Why can't we get this straight? All the grace that you have given to us, the grace of sacraments, the grace of Christ, the grace of everything, and still we can't get it right. Come on, Lord, you got to do better than this. I really get frustrated sometimes and wonder just what is going on and how is this going to work out? And then I hear the words of Jesus, and he says, look around. One by one, he says, I'm changing this world. One by one. A blind man sees. A deaf man hears, a lame man walks, and a leper is cleansed. One by one. And that's how this world will be changed. When I hear this, and I need to hear it almost every day, it gives me strength because I no longer have to solve the problems of the world. I don't have to bring peace to Afghanistan or I have to feed every poor person on the planet. One by one is my responsibility. As I encounter individuals, one by one, I can be Christ to them. One day at a time is a notion that we've all heard from certainly the AA program and different things like that. One day at a time is the very same notion. Don't get ahead of yourself. Take what is there and work with what you have. The old expression, grow where you're planted is the same thing. Don't think so big that you frustrate yourself so much that you can't do anything. You can do something, one by one. And I would suggest that as you go home this Christmas, you can put this into action. I hope that all of you return to a home where there'll be nothing but peace and joy during the Easter holidays. But oftentimes it doesn't work out that way. Oftentimes as you go back home, there's a friction that is there, that an irritation that just brings out the worst in people. Well, you're one of those people, and you have a way to bring peace to that situation, one person at a time. It's your job when you go home to make sure that it's as joyful a holiday as it can be, a joyful a time for Christ as it can be. So you got to put your ego away. It's not all about me. It's not about being treated. I am adult. Treat me as an adult. No, you have to sit with the kids again. Okay, sit with the kids. Things won't be the same, and you want them to be the same. Too bad. Be at peace with those people. It's your choice. Because it's the shoulds and the have-tos and the musts that you have in your head. Things should be this way. They have to be this way. They must be this way. And they're not. And you get frustrated. And you've felt it. You've seen it. You've experienced it before. Well, you can change. It is not those you're going home to that's the problem. You are the problem. And you can change. And you can take this change and act it out one at a time. You don't even have to cure your whole family. Just one member, one at a time. So I leave you with that notion that Christ is telling us that I can come to you as a baby, as innocent and as powerless as that can be. And in that innocence and in that powerlessness, you will find strength. And as that baby grows, you too will grow. As he finally walks this land, you too will walk. And you too will share your lives as Christ shared his, one by one, healing those around you.